you beautiful people. One of my loyal watchers, she wants me to go to Value Fresh and stuff like that on soon. I go, I can't go to Wednesday, but I'll gladly go Wednesday because I was telling her, Mrs. Butterworth syrup, I can't breathe without putting Vicks in my nose. I just can't. They have a huge thing of it. It's $5.99 there, and that same size at Sam's Club is $10. It's huge. It'll last us all winter. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get that there. I had that $100 my husband gave me today. Like I said, it's almost all gone. See this? I don't know if I've ever told you guys or young people that have joined me from Taylor Swift. This is a really good deal. This is to everybody. And I don't know if anybody really knows this car with this noise. I'm shutting this off for a minute. It's got like an E. But anyways, all the young people that joined me from Taylor Swift yesterday and all my other viewers, a lot of people aren't aware of this good deal. You go to Circle K, right? And this saves me $29 a month. You pay $10 and some change. It used to be a year ago, $5.99. Everything is so expensive, but it still saves me $29 a month. You can go in there every day and get one free huge drink. I love their filtered ice. I eat that all the time. It is like crack. Any kind of pop, any kind of juice, right? And you can also go in there and get one coffee every day like that. Same thing. I gotta turn this back on. I don't want it to not start up. But that is so worth it. It saves me $29 a month. I did the math before. I forget if it was 28 or 29, but that's huge. So you go in every day and you get a drink for free. And you're supposed to be able to, something's wrong with my account, you're supposed to build up points. Every sixth one of these, even though you're getting it on that thing, you're supposed to get a free one. So that would mean when you buy a membership, it's called Sip and Save, every month you would get 3 or 4 more free. So that would bump the, let's say you got your membership on the 1st. Well, that would bump you up to the 3rd or 4th. You'd get 3 or 4 more extra free drinks every month. So my thing isn't working where I'm getting the free drinks. So I'm getting a cup of ice they're giving me, which is great because I love that ice. I eat it at work. This should last me till when I'm going now. But yeah, that's a great deal. I mean, there's Circle K's everywhere because I watched this other family on YouTube. They're called Bags Packed Family, I believe. They go everywhere. They're in Pakistan, all these other countries. They teach school. And they started off in Alaska and they couldn't afford anything. And they went all over and they started teaching school in India, Pakistan, all these just places, right? Now they can, I couldn't even believe it. They went back to Alaska in the summer and bought this mansion of a house because they must have saved money, got money, and paid off all their bills. Because when you go there, like a hot dog on a stick is like 60 cents American, and it's just unbelievable. Their food prices alone for $15, $20. They have a family of 4. They can eat so many different things through the different streets of food. It's unbelievable how much further money goes for food in those countries. Just unbelievable. So, yeah, I don't know if they've been doing it for, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. But when they went to Alaska, they bought a huge house, all new furniture, everything. I'm like, wow, must be nice. But they were smart. They did something else. And this is for all the young people and anybody that's watching my channel. Sometimes you got to look at your situation. I would love to live in my van right now. Get rid of that dumb house that's sucking up all my little bit of money I make and save up and get a camper van or whatever you call it, a fifth wheel. I don't want I want something you drive. So I forget what you call that, but whatever. You drive and it's a camper and you can live in it and you can take it to camping lots and hook it up to the water and the electrical. That would be awesome. And then we could take it to drag race car places. That would be awesome, 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 awesome. If we could save up and get one of them for like 70, 80, 90,000, really a nice good one. Or used, I don't know, 50, 60,000. It just depends. They're all different prices. But sometimes you got to look at the situation you're in. Like they were smart, that family, and take yourself out of that and do something different to either go back in that situation and have money saved up, like live in your car or truck, or a tent, and save your money, save it vigorously, and then in 2 or 3, 4 years, revisit the situation you were in. Buy yourself a house, pay a house off, whatever. Sometimes you got to do things because things are so much harder now than they were 10, 15 years ago. And that's a great way. There is options out there. Or live off grid. Learn how to live off grid and live in Alaska or something. It isn't easy, but it can be done. And you can live off the elements in Alaska, like eating moose, polar bear, blah, 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 and deer. And I mean, I don't want to kill anything. I'm almost a vegetarian. But there's ways to make all your own stuff and harvest all your own vegetables. It's a lot of work. You live for your land, but it's beautiful. And in the end, you save so much. You save so much. Like I was watching this one couple, they had a root cellar and they have potatoes that last a year that they grow. I think that's just fabulous. That's a smart way of sustaining yourself and making your money work for you. Right now, what I'm doing and my husband's doing, we aren't doing anything. We're living the shit. Somebody else is dangling the prize over our heads. I need to correct my neck. And we're jumping through the hoops. But if we were smart, like the people bags packed family, got out of the rat race, lived a different way. They were teachers in Alaska, went to teach in all these other countries, got more money, blah, blah, blah. That was smart. Very smart. Now they can come back and be the king shit in Alaska. There you go. So you need to sometimes look at the big plan, how you can get to from point A to point B successfully without killing yourself and just making it, because things are too hard. Things are way harder than they ever been. But that's my way of giving you guys some good information today. The young people, older people, whoever's watching my channel right now, it really is some good sound advice. You got to think, how can I make this work for me where I'm going to come out ahead, you know? And like I said, my husband isn't a game player like I am. We could really make a difference in our lives if we didn't have that house to pay for and lived in a van. And then stepped up to something way better than my junky old van, like something really good, beautiful and nice, queen or king size bed, or 2 beds, because all he does is smoke. So 2 queen beds, shoot. Then take my dog outside, he'd be, oh my God, he'd be happier than a pig in shit. But that's my advice to you. And don't forget about Sip and Save, Circle K. I mean, $28, $29 a month. This is huge. This lasts me a long, long time. And then the ice is that hospital crunchy. And their ice is filtered. And it's so good. Let me show you a little bit like that. It's like a little cube. I don't know if you guys can see. It's so good, and it's so worth that price. You're saving a lot a month on that. And if you love coffee, that's a great way to save. I wish my husband would do that instead of buying from Tim Hortons, or buy from Tim Hortons and have that. I'm going to tell him about it and see what he says. Say, you know what, when I get paid next Friday, you want me to buy you a Sip and Save and see what you think about, or I'll bring him a little bit of coffee home and let him try it and see if he likes it. Then I could bring him a coffee every day too. I could have 2 accounts. You can do that. I'm almost sure you can. But this is Lisa sharing life stories for you, trying to help you guys in money also, giving you ideas. But I think it's a great idea what I said about thinking how you can get yourself in a better situation in 3 or 4 years. If you live in your car, truck, or a tent, really, you can really change your life. Have a great night. Subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.